Hey guys, it's Brody. This is my first video in a series, alright, for beginners, alright. Um, Basically, what I'm going to be covering in the first couple videos that I upload are going to be, very, very basic. In fact, this video, as you can tell by the title, is, just the anatomy of a guitar, the basic anatomy, alright. I remember when I was first learning guitar, how I just jumped right in. I got a guitar for Christmas, and then I just started watching videos, actually on YouTube. And people were throwing out all this jargon, like all these terms that I had no idea what they meant. And they were saying all this stuff like they just assumed that you knew what it was. And if you don't know what it is, it can really hinder your learning curve. All right. Um, so this is for absolute beginners. All right. And if that's you, you're in the right place. Sorry about that. That was my phone. um, Now, what I'm going to cover now is the basic anatomy of the guitar. All right, here we go. So, starting from the bottom up, you have the head. All right, which is, see this white piece? It's from here up. All right, this is called the head. All right, it's because it actually kind of looks like a head, to be honest. Um, you have the tuning pegs, which are you rotate them. That adjusts the pitch of your strings, which adjusts the notes that you hit. All right. Um, you have this plastic white piece. All right. That's called the nut. All right. The nut basically is for its fret zero. Is basically what it is. Um, and it basically the only purpose it serves is it keeps the strings from sliding whenever you're playing. Um, After that, as you can see this little metal bar that goes up and down. They're all the way up and down here, all the way down. Those are fret bars, all right. And in between the black spaces in between are frets. Okay. For example, this is the first fret, all right, because starting from the nut, which we said was zero, all right, 0, 1, 2, 3. All right, and it goes like that all the way down. All right, a standard acoustic you'll be able to play up till the 12th fret, because on acoustic you're not really going to get up here much. I have a cutaway guitar, so I can get up to the higher frets if I need them, but you really don't need them that much. Um, anyway, you can see these little dots right here, right there, right there. Standard guitars will have these different fret numbers, and that's so you can see that dot be like, okay, that's the 5th fret, you know. It's usually on the 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, the 9th, and the 12th fret, and that's typically standard. This one actually doesn't have a third dot, but anyway, that's about that. This that I'm actually playing on is the neck, all right, and that makes sense. It's easy to remember because it looks like, if this is the head, this is the neck, right? Anyway, so down here, this whole general area right here, it's the body, all right? If you think of the guitar like a person, it's kind of easy to remember because you have the body at the bottom, then you have the neck, and then the head, right? Yeah. So, what we have here, this black thing right here, all right, it's called a pick guard, all right? Not all guitars have them, but 99% of them I would say do. The purpose of it is so that when you're playing, if you're strumming, as you come down, you're not going to chip the paint or the finish off of your guitar, right? Some people take them off because they don't like them. I like them because it doesn't damage the finish on my guitar. You have the sound hole, all right, which is the hole in the guitar. What happens is as you hit a string, the sound goes inside the guitar, vibrates around, and then is projected out. All right, that's how these work. That's how you get the resonance, the different, so you can actually hear. Um, Down here, a bit closer. See this wood part here? This little weird thing? That's called a bridge, alright? The whole purpose of the bridge is to, it actually holds the strings in place, alright? That's what you actually lock the strings down into, and that's how the strings stay connected to the guitar, alright? Now, this white piece right here, it looks a lot like the nut. This is actually the saddle, alright? This is what, it does the same purpose as the nut. Keeps the strings from moving, keeps them locked into place, you know. And then finally, you have these black pegs, alright? Zoom in there so you can see them. Well, those black pegs, those actually whenever you string a guitar, you take those out, put the string in, and then push the peg down. And what that does is it actually wedges it into the hole so you don't have to worry about the strings popping out. Alright? That's about it, I think. I'll go ahead and give you guys some bonus material. This guitar is an acoustic electric. So it actually has electric parts in it other than, well, because like acoustics usually don't. They won't have electric parts in them. You can't really see it, but in here, up in this corner, there's a little box. And what it does is it picks up as I strum, it's what's called a pickup. And as I strum or pick or whatever, it actually picks up the sound and will transfer it to the amp when the amp is plugged into my guitar. Alright? Also, can't really see it, but that box right there, that's another part of the electric acoustic setup. And what it does is, this one specifically, it has a volume knob. This for when it's connected to the amp, so you don't have to keep going back to the amp to change it during a performance. You can just change it here. I have a volume knob. I have bass, middle, and treble adjusters, just little sliding adjusters. I'll talk about that in a future video. It also has a built-in tuner. That is very, very helpful. You always have to keep your guitar in tune. You might not always have a tuner on you. Electric acoustics are usually more expensive than a standard acoustic, but it is well worth the money. Alright, so there you go. That's the basic acoustic anatomy setup. Thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm gonna have new videos up probably, and we'll try to get some more up today. So thanks, and watch me again. Oh, don't forget to comment and subscribe, alright, so you can get those other lessons, alright? See you guys.